back. Nice to see you again. How are you? I am pretty good for the most part. We have been very busy with so many things. We have got a lot on our plate. So in case if you are new here, let me just bring you up to speed. My fiance is based here in Washington at JBLM. We moved here about a year and a half ago, and that year and a half has been so wonderful here because we were born and bred in Michigan. We have never lived, well, I've never lived out of state. He has actually been in Japan for 3 years. He came back home, popped the question, and we left. It's been one hell of a ride, and it's been a journey. We have also been planning our wedding from a great distance. Our wedding is in Michigan. It's still fun though because I love weddings and I love planning our wedding, but it's still hefty work. And also, we are moving out of Washington next month. Or no, sorry, we're moving out of this apartment next month, not out of Washington just yet. We are trying to leave in June. My fiance doesn't really have a job lined up just yet, but he's trying to find one. Our lease will be up next month. Once we leave, we will be staying in a furnished home for just like a month. That'll be pretty fun. I'm certainly going to miss this apartment so much because I have enjoyed my time living here because I've never lived in such a very fancy apartment. Which brings me to the idea of making this video because I want to show off where we once lived. But okay, now that you know pretty much everything that's been going on, I'm going to give out this apartment tour. Just a heads up, there are some things that may just look a little messy. Our place is pretty small, so we never really got the chance to find storage spaces for some of our stuff. But I will still show you. I already have like videos and pictures of our room and our bathroom and stuff, but it'll just be, our main focus will just be the kitchen and the living room. We've lived here for long enough, and also some things are just not always aesthetic. Okay, well, I'm gonna show you our space and then I will show you around the building. Okay, so I got the dryer running right now. It's in the bathroom, so hopefully the noise that you hear isn't too annoying. Here's the kitchen. We got this very pretty island here. Sink, microwave, oven, stove, and fridge. I really like my kitchen just because, I mean, well, first off, I never had my own kitchen, but I absolutely love it, and I really am really going to miss this kitchen. This is our living room. We got the couch with a really beautiful window. TV is right here. Our bedroom is just right over here. I really love our living room so much. I think it's so cute, and I really truly love the way I decorated it. But I tried to make it as homey as I could, especially adding my little olive tree right there. I really love my olive tree, and I have future plans for it. Please ignore, yes, okay. Ignore the little Christmas tree and the Christmas hints over there. That's been there for a long time. Like I said, you will find things out of place, but that is just because we have very liminal space and we have a lot of things. We are gonna go through it once we start moving, and always need a calendar, of course, because I live on calendars. I added this cute little decoration up there. I really love it. Got that painting up there from Target. That's also from Target. Frame is from Target, and that's me and Garrett when we were in college. Got that potted plant from Target. The shelf from Target. That little award is for Garrett when he helped me on my short film. And oh, I am really proud of this one. I actually painted that, but this thing is really cool because I bought this at Target. It's framed, but you can change the canvas each time. So I have plenty more canvases for each holiday or each event. And I got this cute sign from Hobby Lobby, and this macrame hanging I have had since my first year at college. I can't remember where I got that, but if I had to guess, probably Hobby Lobby. And we got this lamp from, I actually don't remember. I think we got it from Amazon, but it works really well. It has 3 modes. It has like a warm feature, a cold feature, and a neutral feature. It's been very helpful to have, but of course we always have the warm feature on because neutral and cold is not what we do. This is our view. It's pretty much nothing super special, but it is still pretty cool because we have this 3rd floor balcony here, and we'll go down there eventually. But it is kind of awkward, yes, because we can see our neighbors. Honestly, I never really minded this, truly. I mean, it is kind of awkward sometimes, but you know, I mean, if you don't want to be seen, just, all you gotta do is just bring down those shades. We can open the windows. I will probably actually open that soon so we can get some fresh air in here. Downfall is that the traffic is right there, but I feel that when you are always gonna be in the Seattle area, towards the Seattle area or the city area, you will always find traffic outside. So there's really no escape from that unless you go further into Washington, into like the countryside. But we live towards the city area. We're about 30 minutes from Seattle, so you will always find the rush out there. We got our pictures up there, and they're just right above our TV and our got our setup here. If you're wondering, Garrett keeps a TV right here for gaming. My PlayStation's right there, his is right there. He likes to play, sometimes I like to put on a movie, so it's kind of a win-win for both of us if like one is not feeling a movie or one is not feeling playing right now, so it's, yeah, it kind of works. Okay, so this is our bedroom. Not going to go in just because it's a little messy, got a lot of clothes and such. But I will show you pictures and videos that I had taken of it. I think I only just have pictures though. But it's really nice in there. We got this nice little window out there, and we have a walk-in closet. It's perfect for me and Garrett because it's just me and him. And then we also have our coat closet right here. There's a shelf just right up there where you can store some of your stuff, so like shoes, or in our case, holiday decorations or boxes, whatever it is, but we keep our shoes on the floor down here, and then we have a coat racket just right there, so you can hang your coats and whatnot, and it's deep enough to like keep some stuff in there. We have our AC unit in there, because there's nowhere else to put that big old thing. And that's where our bathroom is, just right next to the front entrance, right across the kitchen. I will show the pictures that I have of that as well. It's really decently sized. The tub is nice. The washer and dryer is in there, yes, but I truly don't mind that at all because I think it's fine. Okay, so now that you have seen our space, I will show you around the building. Okay, so we're gonna start with the 2nd floor, and this is the floor with pretty much all of the amenities. So as you can probably see, there is a lot of seating areas, lots of conference rooms, and you can utilize this as many times as you want. Probably even in the middle of the night. I don't think there's a policy on that one, but yeah, you can do whatever you want. Well, you can work on these areas, you can study, you can whatever it is that you need. You can definitely do all of that. A lot of people in this building work from home, so there's that. And these are the stairs to the 1st floor, which leads out to the lobby. But as you can see, it really gives a luxurious feel, which I absolutely love about this apartment. And honestly, it's kind of cozy. Okay, so here's one of the conference rooms. I actually used one of these to work on my short film, and it's really nice, honestly, because it's kind of cozy, especially when you got your own setup in there. A good place to work if you really want some peace and quiet. Got some nice view of, the street out there. This is just the only one with a window view, but you can slide the door closed. I wouldn't say it's soundproof, but it definitely does the trick. It keeps it kind of quiet. You can still kind of hear some action out in the lobby, but it's still, like I said, does the trick and keeps it quiet. And then here's that business center that I was telling you about. I did a couple of projects in there as well, and it's really nice in there. And Right next door is the parking garage, which is really nice. That's the second parking garage. There's a hallway there, and this is the fitness center, which I visit quite frequently. I love it. The gym is the place to be. Probably the most popular amenity. And then just down the hallway we have a couple of bathrooms for you to utilize, which is pretty nice. And then just on the opposite side we have our cinema room. This is very fun. A lot of people love this movie theater room. A lot of people like to throw parties in this little area here. I threw my short film party right here, which has been really fun. This vending machine is pretty new still, but everybody's loving it. I've grown a liking to it, but it's pretty cool, pretty convenient, so you can grab a snack and then you can head on into the movie theater room, which requires a fob to get in, as most of the amenities here require. But besides that, it's very, very nice. The seats do recline. I think it seats about 16 people in there. The further you get back, like the further back you sit though, the less you can see, so I don't think there's anybody that actually sits in the back like willingly, but there's the silver screen. And then we got the seats right here. And it's really nice because it really shuts out all of the outside noise, so it's a good place to watch a movie and just relax. So we're finally downstairs. And this is where the lobby is. The desks are where the leasing agents sit, and the seating area is just right over here. And as you can see, very beautiful. Got a little fireplace over there. I'm almost convinced that these seating areas are for people who are just waiting for their DoorDashers to arrive or their packages. I usually like to sit in that front area over there just waiting for my food to arrive. It's still very cozy. And towards this area, you'll see some elevators. They'll go up right to your room. And then on the left that I'm about to pan over to is the parking garage, the lower parking garage. That is, me and Garrett park in this part of the garage. And it's pretty nice in there. Never had any like true problems in this parking garage. Does the trick. And when you walk further down, you will see that we have a self-serving car wash thing here, which is really nice. I think me and Gary have only used it once maybe, but it's really nice. We can't use it during the winter though, just because of some pipe issues. But down this way is a paw spa. Just like what you think it is, it's for doggies, so you get to groom your puppy and wash them. And this apartment is very dog and cat friendly. So we have a bunch of pets that live in this apartment, but I really don't mind it because I am a huge dog lover. But if you can't bear to part with your four-legged friend, this place is for you. Alright, so we're at the 6th floor, and this is the Cascade Lounge. This place is the place to be. This is the place that really sold me on living in this apartment, because it has a beautiful view of Mount Rainier. And I mean, just look at this place. It's awesome. You have so much room to just hang out in, and you got like bunch of room, a bunch of space. And like if you don't have a TV, or if you don't feel like just hanging out in your own living room, you can come up here and just hang out. And you can even study up here too if you want to, but although not really recommend that because this place is always poppin'. You got like a lot of TVs in here. People are always hanging out up here. And if you don't feel like cooking in your own kitchen, they have a kitchen for you. Gives out this like kind of restaurant vibe, but I love it. I've never cooked in the kitchen, but you know, it's nice. And if you're, you know, don't want to miss the game, TV's right there for you while you're cooking. But it's a very beautiful space. A lot of people usually book up this space for parties, private events, and such. You do have to like pay for it though, and it's massively expensive. I'm really surprised about, because I tried to do that for my short film and it was very pricey. But we got like this fireplace just right here that connects to outside, which is where we're at now. And this is the 7th floor balcony, and everybody loves this balcony because it overlooks the mountains in Mount Rainier. And yes, that you see is a TV over there, which I'll show in a minute. But yes, I'm trying to show you that Mount Rainier is just right over there. It's covered in clouds, but the mountains, it's beautiful. Video doesn't really do the trick in showing you guys, but it's really gorgeous. And yes, there's the TV. I don't actually know if it's weatherproof or not. I have no idea. We've never used it. No one's ever used it as far as I know, but it's pretty weird. And then yes, there is the view of the 3rd floor balcony that we will visit soon. Pretty nice layout. You can see everybody's rooms from here. Kind of funny, but you know, whatever. And yes, you can still see traffic, but besides that, it's really so pretty when you're up there. So now we're going back down the stairs from the 7th floor to the 6th floor. This is still considered the Cascade Lounge, I'm sure. Me and Garrett have hung out here a few times and watched a few TV shows and just relaxed, because sometimes we just need a change of scenery and just didn't feel like hanging out in our living room. And also we didn't have a couch at the time and my back was killing me, so we used the seating there and just watched some TV, which was nice. But yes, it's got a very, very beautiful setup here. Got some games to play. There's a cooler over there if you want to keep something cool in there. And a poker table over there, which is covered. But this, you can control the window shades, which is very, very nice. And this offers a small balcony, which I don't usually like to come out here on this balcony because it's always full of little furry creatures. And by little furry creatures, I mean little fuzzy spiders. It's really gross up here, I'm not gonna lie. And I think that's why a lot of people don't usually like to visit this balcony, because there's always a little buddy wandering around. But still kind of nice to visit once in a while. But we just have the view of the street here, which is kind of nice, just because down that street there you'll see some parades happening, or just some blocked off event, which is pretty cool. And the view really isn't, you know, that bad either, because like I said, you can still see the mountains and you can still see Mount Rainier, which I'm trying so hard to have you see. But yeah, you can definitely see it there. Alright, so now we're on the 3rd floor, and I'm about to show you a beautiful, quaint place called the Hideaway. And I will finally be able to talk because this is a very peaceful and quiet area. Okay, I opened up the shades, but so this is the Hideaway, and I really, really love this room because you can easily just, you know, use this as like a study room, or you know, just a place to escape. And if you need some quiet time, this room is always so quiet. It's like a library. Me and Garrett usually always hung out around here, usually over there to like play a couple games or something, or study, mostly study, and reading and stuff. But it's so peaceful in this room, and usually when you're seen sitting in here, no one usually likes to come in here while it's being used, just because it's, you know, you're kind of just, you know, you're using it as your quiet space, and people are pretty respectful that way around here. So once they see you sitting in here, like maybe right there or something, and they'll see you through that window, they'll usually dodge and just go somewhere else. We got like little beanbag chairs to use, like with this table. Got these cute little booths that you can use. Got this other larger booth right here that you can use. Got a table right there. Those cozy chairs, you just slunk right into them. They're so comfortable. I love these chairs. I think they're just really pretty. And I just love this room in general. I really like the way it looks and the coloring and the style. It's so nice, and even the pictures they have on the walls, the lighting, everything is just so great about this room. The downside, as usual, the fireplace does not work because people just like to abuse things around here, and it's pretty annoying. And the view is of the 3rd floor balcony. This is how you get into it, but through this door right here, which I will use in a minute. Our room is just right there. That's us. Also, yeah, sorry I'm not talking to the camera that much. There's a lot of people out. Yeah, a lot of people, so I don't want people to like see me with the camera out like this, just talking, because it makes people feel a little uncomfortable. So that's why we're doing it this way. But okay, on to the 3rd floor balcony. So this is the 3rd floor balcony. It's super nice. It's kind of awkward because like when you're out here, you kind of feel like you're on display for everybody to, you know, just watch you walk around. Because anytime anyone's out here walking around, I usually watch them through my window. Not in a creepy way, but just, you know, noticing that they're out here. But it really is very pretty, and like the way it's laid out like this. You got the benches right there. We got those that's right there is like a light, so it lights up when it's dark out, which is really nice. Yeah, another bench, and yeah, it's still the layout of it is still a little awkward because you got balconies right here, so when you walk past, people will just watch you. It's still alright. You just need to be understanding that this is just the way it is. Got all this greenery around you, got the trees. You can hear the birds, so that's really nice to give you a sense of nature next to this awful traffic. Got some more twinkly lights out here so you can hang out and have like a little fire. I love that. They have fire pits up there as well, up on the 7th floor that I just showed you. But it's really nice, and you can, well, the clouds are covering it, but I promise you can see the tip of Mount Rainier, which is really pretty. And this is kind of what it looks like from behind. So this is what we're getting into here. So this is the view of the 3rd floor balcony. It's not as pretty as it is up there. That's, oh yeah, there we go. There's the 7th floor balcony right up there. Oh, the sounds aren't very pretty either because you'll hear a lot of honking, a lot of trains. The train station is just right over there too, so yes, lots of trains in and out every day. Oh my gosh, that spider just scared me. So, okay, anyways, yes, we got a lot of buses around here too. It is a very noisy place. Oh, look, there's a train just now arriving. So you will hear a lot of it. I'm not gonna lie, it's really loud. But if you're kind of okay with that, then this place should do you well then. I promise it's really not a bad place to live. Some parts, I will admit, can be a little sketchy, but you know, just like any city you live in, just watch your surroundings. Okay, well that is it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my apartment tour. And if you are thinking about moving to Washington, highly recommend this place because I really think that it is just so pretty and it's so nice. And as a person who was trying to find an apartment that wasn't just a studio, because every apartment that I tried to look for was always a studio, so it had no 1 bedroom, and that was probably the most annoying part. And they do have studios in this apartment, but we were thankful to know that this place did have a standard 1 bedroom apartment, and all the while
It had really great amenities, and it was just such a cool place to live. I'm really gonna miss this place, but I hope that I give you some kind of inspiration as far as when you guys do move here, that, or if you are moving here, that you're thinking about apartments, and I hope I helped you in any way that I could. But if you have any questions about living here, I am very okay to answer those questions for you. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. So okay, bye.